What is up, everybody? Welcome back for episode number 17 of Horizon Forbidden West. We're back at it again today after a great last episode where we actually got our hands on Poseidon. We went to none other than Las Vegas. We gambled, we dove down beneath the waters that were filling up the underbelly of the city, and we were able to get rid of the water. And then we fought our first ever Tide Ripper, killed it first try, no problem, retrieved Poseidon, took it back to our base of operations, and we actually spoke with Beta. Beta might be able to help us, but you can see there's some friction now starting to build between the two clones. Aloy is not really too happy with Beta's negative attitude, so, which is also putting stress on Beta, and you can see it sort of, it's building up into something, but that's where we're going to be picking up today. We do got a lot of talking, I do believe, to start, so let's jump right into it. Thank you guys. As always, if you're watching over there on YouTube, you can come and check us out live every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, over here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Rockitsauce. The link is down below if you just want to click things, you don't want to type things. And you guys here in the stream, if you guys want to check out the VODs, if you miss anything, exclamation point YT stream in the chat. We'll give you guys a link. Go over there, subscribe, like every video, watch every minute. Support me is what I'm saying. I'll never be rich if you guys don't help. Believe me, I play way too many video games. Let's get into it. I'm ready. I'm ready. Queen says, back, maybe, possibly. Work is being dumb, and I want to go home. Queen, have a great day. Get out of there.
I see you, champion.
Get out of there.
Please.
I don't trust them. Get out of there.
If you
enjoy the rest of your day, and enjoy your ice cream. I know your baby will. It was my favorite thing in the womb. Ice cream. We need to go back up inside because there are some more conversations that need to be had. I believe this is just where it normally puts you at. We need a campfire inside the base of operations. That needs to be a thing. Of all the things here, why do we not have a place to save inside? Support Rocket and immediately be nicknamed an analog of a pencil dick. No, it's dick sticks, and it's not what it means. It's not, and it's not at all what it means. And we didn't give you the nickname. The bot did. Let's be fair, all right? You don't trust lawyers? Shocker, says Queen. I need hot fudge sundae with M&Ms. Oh, you know what? I really like, this is one thing, McDonald's, the hot fudge sundaes. There's something about the way that the hot fudge drips down the outside and make it like, there's something about it. I really like it. With nuts. These nuts. Dex says, oh, Jesus, Groot. That is really rough. What did Groot say? Damn it, now I want ice cream. I know it, right? I'm right there with you.
Holograms are...
I want some ice cream too now.
I wonder if it's some
These
point
nuts.
they just couldn't tell what was
Mom laugh.
Maybe. They were intelligent, but that
What up,
doesn't
Aaron?
mean
Let's
they
chat.
were wise.
Aloy.
Aloy.
It's everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down in that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
All right, so he has more stuff on his training. Your training? How's that going?
He's still sifting through loads of data.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms, like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram-like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
Yeah, they will. You know what I'm realizing? Am I Aaron? I don't like books. I like to hit shit real hard with hammers. Am I Aaron? I may be Aaron.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. That's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
Okay. Well, I'm feeling more and more like Aaron as time goes by. I feel like I found my spirit animal. There it is. Aaron's my spirit animal. Kind gentleman says, almost got the same beard too. You should have seen me 2 months ago before I shaved it. Except for this part right here. Not so much here, but right about there. That I wasn't missing. Companions?
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
It's like her little brother. That's the way she treats him, like her little brother. Companions?
Are you playing that board game I keep seeing everywhere?
Damn
You
it!
mean strike?
Hate it.
Just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things. Yeah, it's a Tanakh game. I thought about playing Katalo, but what if he tries to kill me if I win?
I think you're safe.
Yeah, I don't know. Heard a lot of things about that tribe.
At some point, we have to end up playing Strike. Machine Strike is probably my least favorite of all the video game mini games that have ever been created. I'm not a fan of it. I hate it. I'm real bad at it too, on top of that. But the cool thing is that the way that Machine Strike works, you can actually, every person that you can play the same way and beat them. So they all have their combination, I guess would be the best way of doing it. If you want to beat somebody, you can look up the combination that somebody used to beat them. So there is that. But still, it's to me, it's a very frustrating, confusing game. It's not fun at all, and I hate it. But we're going to have to play it at some point. Companions.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time.
No brew? Weak. So we can play him in Machine Strike too. And the bad part is you need to play Machine Strike to get certain coils, I do believe, in the game. I believe there's a couple of coils that the only way to get them is by playing Machine Strike against people.
I should get going.
Back to reading,
Go.
I guess. Be careful out there.
There's something about Aaron. He's like so sweet at the same time as being like this rough and tumble. Like, you guys get it. That was the same way. This is Kind Gentleman says, that was with me with Witcher 3 card game thing. Way too hard. See, I actually like the Witcher 3 one. Maybe it's the different way our brains work or something, each person's different, but
Get back
the Witcher one, I wasn't great at in the beginning, but I could fake it and make it. You know what I'm saying? Machine Strike, I feel like I can't fake it. I can't just wing my way through it. Yeah, I don't like, exactly. I don't like thinking. Dude, I want to play video games. I don't want to think. It all should be natural. Varl, let's have a chat.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
All right. Wow, he's got a lot to talk about. So he did come to us and told us that when he pulled us from the waters back at the, the Hephaestus training grounds, he said that we were mumbling about Rost, and we kind of told him that we didn't have time to talk about it. Let's actually delve into it with him, because he just spoke this at the end of the last stream, so this is kind of perfect timing for it.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. He was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The sacred lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever.
Don't forget.
Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
Oh, there's a touching moment. They do share in that pain as well, because during the proving, this goes all the way back to Horizon Zero Dawn. For those of you that don't know, that never played Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy was raised as an outcast. She was created by a machine, left on the doorstep of essentially this, right on a doorstep, essentially, is where she was left. And she was found by her tribe, but because she had no mother, and mothers play such an integral role in their religion, they casted her out of the tribe. There was also somebody else that was cast out of the tribe named Rost. His family was murdered, and he left the Ataru homeland to go and seek out revenge. But in doing so, you can't leave the homeland without being outcasted. So he lived as an outcast. They gave her to him as a baby, and that's where she actually got her name. Aloy is from him. And he raised her all the way up until she was around 17, 18 years old, somewhere in that area, and trained her for a proving, which is the way that she was actually going to get introduced back into the tribe. If she won the proving, she would be given a boon, and then she could do whatever she wanted with that boon. She wanted to know who her mother was. That was her goal. She wanted to know what happened when she was a child. In the proving, she also competed against Varl's sister, and during this proving, they were attacked by another tribe called the Eclipse, and Varl lost his sister. So that pain is kind of right there with both of them. Your mom died? Yeah. Go away, weirdo. She was an avatar, though, named Rockitsauce. She was not an avatar named Rockitsauce. I'm not no one's mother. Worst English ever. So yeah, if you guys don't know, that's kind of the backstory, and they share in that pain because she lost Rost at the same time that Varl lost his sister. So, and his sister was a formidable foe. Definitely, she was. And his mom is. You understand why she was, because his mom is the same way. But you could actually see before she passed away, Varl's sister and Aloy were starting to already develop a little bit of a relationship too. So she also understands in that. Queen says, I don't know. Mommy Rocket has a ring to it. Mommy Rocket? Daddy. Say daddy. It's daddy. No, LOL, it really does. No, it does not. You know what? I'm not talking to you guys anymore. Forget you. I'm hanging out with the people from YouTube now. What is up, YouTube? It's good to have you. You guys don't talk back to me. Say mean things in the chat. The Zeniths.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding. Any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet.
That's very true. I completely forgot, too. That was a big bombshell that was dropped at the end of the last episode, too, is that these aren't descendants from the Zeniths that left to go settle a different planet in the Sirius B system. It was the exact Zeniths that left. Somehow they've extended their life through, that we don't really know exactly how, but pharmaceuticals and implants is the guess that was given. But they're the same ones that left are coming back now to destroy the planet so that they can have the planet for themselves and get a fresh start. That's kind of a big bombshell that we kind of glossed right over.
What do you make of this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe.
Well, we do know that there was some kind of personal relationship between, like they knew each other. Tilda and Elizabeth Sobek knew each other on a more personal level than just like colleagues or rivals or something like that, because Tilda was able to talk Elizabeth into, it sounded like a personal chat that we had read in a hollow that we had found back at, I believe it was the Hephaestus Proving Grounds or whatever. So we know that they know each other somehow. Tilda keeps coming up though. We're gonna be definitely seeing more about her. Let's ask about companions.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Look at the passion.
Another reason we have to stop them.
The passion he just spoke with there. Like, he's upset. I wonder if he doesn't actually... Like, yeah, it's another clone of Elizabeth Sobek, but Varl, it almost seems like he's becoming protective of Beta the same way that he is of Aloy. He's probably, I mean, how do you not look at Beta and see Aloy? So I imagine that protection, that protective nature is becoming kind of natural, I guess would be the best way to put it. You're training.
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time.
You gotta think, it's like a lifetime ago that we left the Nora homeland. It really is. I wonder exactly how many, you know what? There was a great video that I've seen that I wish I could watch with you guys like before a stream very soon, but we're gonna have to wait until this game's over because there's lots of spoilers for this game. But somebody did an amazing job working on the timeline for this game. And from what I understand, I want to say she's about 24 now. So it's really only been, it's like 5 or 6 years, something like that. I'm not sure. I gotta watch the video again. But it's, yeah, it seems like a lifetime ago. That's so long ago when we lost Rost and all that happened. It's literally feels like a lifetime ago.
I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
It's my bro. Oh, you know what? Zoe probably has our next quest for the land gods too. We may have to go do that. You spoiled yourself. I didn't. I already played the game. I already played it. I already know. I don't want to spoil it for you guys.
The old ones created so many.
Shut up! I'm talking to Zoe.
Help others.
Aloy.
Hey, how's
Girl
everything
talk.
going?
Wait a minute. I'm not the
well,
mommy.
But Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Yeah, certainly Aloy isn't doing a great job at that. I will say that Aloy is kind of being rude to her, but that's kind of Aloy's direct nature that she has. Let's talk about the Zeniths with her.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
It is, you see their religion, the Utaru religion coming out there. Like, it's offensive that you wouldn't want to die to them. Because to them, your body goes in the ground and out from it sprouts life in the way of food and stuff like that. I wonder if they literally bury their dead in, like, obviously do they just bury their dead in the fields? No wonder they always have crops, right? Just a thought, something to think about. I don't know. Your training.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
Like a legitimate crocodile, I don't think you want to come face to face with a saltwater croc, is all I'm saying. Be careful what you wish for. Have you ever seen a polar bear? Exactly, because most people that see them don't live to tell the story.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from. Like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice.
All right, and companions.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
She supposedly is a pretty capable warrior. I mean, she did kill many Karja in the Red Raids, so.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh no, we're doing fine.
She
Are you
daydreaming?
okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh,
Not a nice lady.
That bad, huh?
why do you
Worse.
want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
Ooh, it's getting pretty serious between them, isn't it? Damn. So she did not finish the codes then, I guess, for the land gods.
I should
That's
get going.
unfortunate.
Good luck on your search.
I was hoping that we could go cure the land gods right now. That would have been dope. Okay, well, it is what it is. But we have, wait, no, one more. We got one more. Does he have anything? Yep.
The door's unlocked now.
What door's unlocked? This one? That one?
There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, Control Center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
Well, it's very fitting that Plainsong, I guess it makes sense. That's why Plainsong is such fertile soil. It was meant to actually grow crops. It was designed in that way. Activate hollow projector.
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
Damn. No shit. So there's a whole bunch of seeds underneath the facility. Please be, it's not, audio log, yes! Here we go, baby!
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea,
No reading!
the crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Caterpillars and chrysalis. All right, is there anything else in here? No, so apparently all of these would be filled with seeds. And there's stores of them down below us. So that's a promising thing right there. Kind gentleman says, if you were from Florida, then maybe you would. Oh, you're talking about the gators and everything? Sorry, I missed that. I actually used to live in Florida back, this would have been 15 years ago. I spent about a year in Florida living there. My God, the gators are insane. They're insane, but I've seen beautiful things like manatees. Right where I lived was by Deltona, Florida, and there's like a national park there, and you can go there, or it's like a state park kind of deal. You can go there, and there's a giant tree that is essentially, it must have fell down, and then over the hundreds of thousands of years, it had got filled up around it with dirt, and it led to a natural spring. So it's the tree trunk is hollowed out, and it goes all the way down into the ground, and water feeds up through it and feeds into this giant springs. So fucking beautiful. And there's these big ass fish, man. They're like flat on the top, and they look like a U on the bottom. Clownfish, is that what they are? Big fucking, like 6 foot long, huge. They're ginormous. Crocodiles just sitting right on the side. Or not crocodiles, alligators, American alligators sitting on the side. It's insane. Any pictures? Unfortunately, no, Goobin. Unfortunately, I don't. And something I never thought. The water is so clear there. It's not blue. It's just clear. Absolutely just clear. And people would go scuba diving down in through that log. I mean, this thing's fucking huge. I mean, ginormous. If I had to guess, 15 feet from one side to another, and people swim down inside of it and go down. Like there was, when I was there a couple of times, people had scuba gear on and were going in and swimming down in. Insane. Very, very cool. We used to go walk the dog around there. All right, let's see what Katalo has to say.
Most of my people don't survive past 30.
No, it's still the same thing he had said before. All right, let's talk to him. Katalo, what up, buddy?
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Apparently he does. Please don't let this happen. We got to do a test.
Now that you know who the enemy...
I'll admit.
Okay.
For now.
I was worried.
I trust you will.
I was worried that we lost dialogue again. Woo, thank God. All right, your training.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
He gets it. He fucking gets it. You get it. He don't fucking get it.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted.
Duly noted. Paint that shit. All right, companions.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. Especially, he's a warrior, man. Losing his arm is... There's got to be, and I don't know, maybe he was left-handed, but anyway, about it, fucking, that's, you know, it's a huge portion of your life that just ripped away from you instantaneously.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing.
That's for sure. Yeah, go drink with him. I'm sure that'd go real great. I'm sure Aaron's not going to say something stupid. You're not going to be a little drunk. You guys definitely won't get in a fight. Sure. Gubin says, how poetic. The absence is always present. I know it, right? I picked up on that too, Goobs. Like, very poetic. The absence of the arm is always present in his mind.
I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the word.
I will. Thank you.
He's always so eager. He's probably getting tired of being cooped up in this room all the time either. We're keeping him like an animal in here. He's all penned up. He doesn't know what to do. So do we have anything else? Maybe we should... We haven't tried to go downstairs and talk with, oh, that's not the way we're going to do it. We haven't tried to go downstairs and talk to Beta without Varl there. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad thing to go and have a conversation with her. Does she have anything to say? There she is. Nope. So she doesn't have anything new to say. All right, we'll just leave her. I guess it feeds into the, it feeds into the whole we ignore her thing. It's part of the process, everybody. Part of the process. We're just gonna ignore her. All right, so let's figure out what we're up to now. So now all the talking's done. We've inserted Poseidon back into Gaia. So now Gaia is becoming even more powerful. The only one left now is Demeter. Where is Demeter at on the map? Well, we're going to have to go up a... So Demeter is way out here. Way over yonder. So that's a long ways off. Far off into a region that we haven't explored yet. But it might be worth making the trek. What do you guys want to do? We have a couple of side quests. Blood for Blood. Speak with... Oh, yeah, we have to find Dekka at Fall's Edge. We're supposed to help her retrieve her grandson. She had asked us to help her with this because her grandson had volunteered to join Regala's rebellion. But she believes that he can still be brought back into the tribe. And we told her that we'd help her out with that. We're supposed to meet her at a brand new area. Wait a minute. It's Fall's Edge. Isn't that the same one as Tides of Justice? Talk to... No. Talana. Where's Talana at? What's her quest? In Bloom. That's not it. I think Talana's would be Dekka, Pair of Karja, Zoe, Talana. Is that? Nope, that's Thornmarsh. Okay. So where is this at on the map? I suppose I have to actually mark it. Side quest? You want to do side quest? We can do side quest. Let's do side quest then. All right, then let's start with I feel like Dekka's quest is probably going to be the one. So I already kind of explained it. Dekka wants us to help convince her grandson, Kavo, to come home after he joined up with Regala's rebellion. So we had already went and cleared out an encampment with her, one of the rebel encampments. And we found a prisoner that had actually met Kavo, and she said that Kavo is a lost cause. In fact, Kavo is the one that tied her up and stuck her underneath some boards or some shit, and basically had confined her as a prisoner. She says he's a lost cause. Dekka refuses to give up, but I feel like we should still, see where this goes. Help her out. So I think we can go outside then, and then head on down to the campfire and fast travel from there, and we'll at least get in the general vicinity. I think the closest place is probably going to be at the museum or the capital, the Tanakh capital. Watch this. Ki! Sorry, I missed. I didn't miss that time, did I?
The snowfall is getting the land.
Ooh, we got the good stuff.